This video shows you how to determine if the independent variables can influence the dependent variable. The statistical method that we are going to apply here is multiple linear regression. Before going to that, I will first show you the table where we're going to input the values. Our independent variables are motivation and school, and the dependent variable is entrepreneurial tendencies. Now going back to SPSS, go to Analyze, Regression, Linear. First, drag the dependent variable, which is the tendency, and the two independent variables, motivation and school. Remember that the variables you're going to place here are those variables that has an average computed in your worksheet. Next, go to Statistics, check Estimates and Model Fit, click Continue, then click OK. So here is the result for the multiple linear regression, testing if the independent variables, motivation, and school factors can influence the dependent variable, which is entrepreneurial tendencies. Now we are going to copy now the values in this table. In this case, I already copied the values. I'll just show you on what value in the result to copy. I'll go to the results here in SPSS. First is the B value. So the B value is located here in this table in the coefficients. For motivation, this one 0.272, and then for school we have 0.113. Copy that here, and for the T value, for motivation, this value 4.47, and for school 2.08. And for the P value here, motivation 0.000, and for school 0.040. So copy it here. Next is for the consent. For the consent, this one 1.46, and for the adjusted R squared, which is 0.272, copy this value here in the model summary, this one 0.272, and for the F value and the P value, you go in this area here 21.35, just round this off, and 0.000. So these are the values for the F and the P value. So after finishing filling up all the values here, let's now create the equation model. So for the equation model, start first with the dependent variable. So let's make it ET is equal to, first write the constant, which is 1.46, then plus write the B value for motivation, which is 0.272, then write M for motivation plus 0.113, okay, this one, S for school. So what does this equation model means? For every unit change in the respondent's motivation, there is a corresponding increase of 27.2% in their entrepreneurial tendency. On the other hand, for every unit change in the school factors, there is a corresponding increase of 11.3% in their entrepreneurial tendency. The 27.2% and the 11.3% was derived from these values. You just multiply this to 100 to get the percentage equivalent. This model is highly significant since the p-value is less than 0.05. The independent variable's motivation and school is also significant, which values are less than 0.05. This means that entrepreneurial tendencies are influenced by the variables motivation and school. So that's it. That's how you're going to determine if your independent variables may influence your dependent variable. Bye-bye.